In this video, we'll be talking about video sales letter. So a video sales letter is a video that has an intent to drive a specific action, whether it's to book an appointment with you, to make a purchase, but in our case, it's going to be to get prospects to call you, okay? To get people to call you inbound. And the intent and goal of the video sales letter is to entice life insurance prospects to call you after they submitted the survey. Okay, so by the way, this document, you can find that attached below. It's a Google Docs link that you'll have access to, and you can follow along. But the video sales letter is a way for prospects to get familiar with you, a way for prospects to understand what you're offering them, why they should be purchasing it from you in the first place, and really entice them to buy from you even before they get on the phone with you. So we can dramatically increase the quality of the prospect if they, first of all, submit all the information and then watch your video and then call you right after. Okay, and so that's pretty much a dream for every insurance agent, and that's what we are creating with you guys here. Okay, and that video sales letter will be placed after they've submitted your survey, once they became a lead in your CRM. And you've probably heard the saying, strike while the iron is hot. And that's what we're doing right now. They have extremely high intent. They're at the point where we need to get them to call you. If it's not going to be you calling them, which is the intent if they don't call you right away. And we want to give that opportunity for them to do that. Okay, so once we can get them to call you after listening to you, you get extremely high leverage, and closing it will be a breeze so long as you have a good script and good salesmanship overall. Okay. Now, this is why we incorporate a video sales letter, because we want to increase the number of people who contact you. Once they submitted their information, yes, we could probably go without a video sales letter, but we can easily double or triple the amount of people that will call you first by incorporating a video sales letter, just so that they get familiar with who you are. And even if they don't call you, if they're watching the video and they're on minute 4, minute 5, and you call them, you've practically extended the marketing, and you've bought yourself time from the moment they've submitted their information to you calling them. Okay. And so you want to establish yourself as the insurance professional that can be the one to help them. And you want to make it in a way where you're the only one that will be able to help them. That's the overall goal. Is this is a product that you need to do, you need to have now. And I am the only person that can help you to do that. If you can transform that thinking process into your prospect, and again, these strategies apply to all life insurance product, all insurance product, and also many other domains. Okay, once you learn this, once you get to see the structure that I'm about to teach you here, this will change the complete game for you. Okay, and so we place it on the thank you page of the inbound sales funnel found in your CRM. Okay, and there's a specific order that we use to reach max efficiency. So a video sales letter has a general strategy. There's a psychological order that we use so we can have max efficiency. So we'll show you guys exactly, and we've put over 10,000 life insurance prospects through this format, so we know it works. Okay, so the video length 3 to 8 minutes. If it's 2.5 minutes or it's 10 minutes, it's not going to break so long as it's interactive and it's important information. And as far as the setting and the accessories to use, there's a couple options. So if you have someone else in your home or in your office that can help you film you with a camera, and again, you can use your iPhone or your Samsung device as a camera, you can do that. Get them to help you. So your partner, your family, your friend, or whatnot, they can hold the camera for you, or at least stabilize it on a desk or something that can hold the phone stable. We don't want any shakiness as far as that goes. And another option, if you don't have a partner or friend or family, and you want something very simple and efficient, you can use an application like Loom.com. It's actually the application that I'm using right now to talk to you, and you will be able to show your face as well if you do choose so. I recommend you to do that. Certainly if you have like a company shirt, if you're over the age of 25 and you look somewhat as an authority figure, I would definitely recommend you to show your picture, because then when they call you guys, and this is so important, when they call you, they already know how you look like. So you don't have to establish, you still have to establish credibility and trust, but a lot of that heavy lifting has been done for you because they've already seen you. Okay, so I would recommend most of you to do that, certainly to show who you are before they get on a call with you. Okay. If it helps you as far as preparation goes, you can do a Google Slides or a presentation where you can show pictures of your family, show pictures of your authority, your license. That's something that you can always show, or you can simply show your website when you're screen sharing on Loom. You can screen share your website and kind of go through and explain who you are and what you do in a video sales format. Okay. So I will provide you with the general structure and recommended bullet points to hit. So feel free to have that either printed or open on your laptop, or even paste the information on your PowerPoint or any slides, Google Slides or Canva or whatnot. These are all tools that you can use to explain this video. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the overall template, the overall bullet points to hit, and I'm gonna use some examples as well within those titles and those within the general skeleton template here that you can hit. Okay, so the first thing is we want to quickly state their desire. So what are they here for, right? What do they want? They want to get remembered, and they want to be celebrated the right way. They want to give peace of mind to their children, now knowing that it is covered and that they did it all for, that they did it all for them, that they can give this gift to their family and showing how they care about them. Okay, so that's a couple desires. There's obviously any more as I go through this, feel free to add it. The second one here, so right after that, it's about a minute. It could be 30 seconds, 1 minute. I'm just giving you a broad kind of time frame here. And then the second one is they'll be able to achieve this without pain. So they'll be able to achieve this desire without, and then they'll be able to prevent, then this is just turning into a negative way. We want to remove the negatives here in their lives. So they can prevent the burden that can dramatically set back their family financially for a long time. They'll be able to cover their own heavy medical bills, so without having to pay medical bills or their own funeral, and even without having to front all the money now. Okay, so that's another thing here. Without the pain, living knowing that you're going to put your family $11,000 in financial debt, and then really get the true freedom you deserve. Okay, so great. In about 1 to 2 minutes here, we've stated their desires, stated their pain, and now we got to give them the solution to solve that. How can they achieve this desire and pain? Well, they can do that with a state-regulated burial insurance plan. The plans are at their lowest today. So again, we're going after the benefits of this product, what the product is. You're your youngest, you're at your best health right now, so it's the cheapest right now. If there's another medication tomorrow, so really it's pressing on buttons that they need to do this now, okay? Because the iron's hot, and we need to push them to take action now, and they really should take action now, because if they don't, they might not be able to get their hands on a policy like that, or their family will not get the money that they could have had. If God called you home, would you have everything in place? What's the benefits of a final expense product, right? Or even you can replace these with general life if you're doing general life. So I'm making sure that I'm keeping it broad level so that you can really fill in the templates here, or fill in the blanks. I mean, you get the lowest cost plan with no increase in premiums. You get immediate peace of mind. You get available plans despite medical issues. You can do this without having anybody come to your house or a medical exam. Okay, so now they are sold on the product. They're sold on what they want without the pain. They know what the product is. Now it's selling. Okay, why should they move on with you now, right? So introduction of yourself. Why are you the one that can help them? And I can even add, why are you the only one that can help them? Okay, so really we want them to create a personal attachment to you. We want you to show your expertise in the domain. Your background, if you're a veteran or a certain job that you've had, because then what you're going to do is you're going to connect with these people. They're going to see, John worked in this company, or John was a veteran. I'm a veteran too. I want to talk to John, right? So that's quickly what we're doing here. We want to state who you are, what's your role within the company, what do you do? All right, you're a state-regulated benefits coordinator, or you're a state-approved life insurance agent or professional, right? However you call yourself. Obviously give yourself an authority figure here. What's your license number, if you want to give that out. Company shirt, you want to look professional, obviously. You want to show your credibility overall, who you are, right? How you love what you do. So here you're going to show that, that selfless reason why you're doing this. You want to change the lives of others. You already had the opportunity to do that for so many people, and you want to help this next person, right? You get to help people, give them money. You really get to change people's lives, right? So showing that to them, what's the benefit of working with you versus anybody else, or having to go online, or that's something you want to talk about. What differentiates you, and all of that. Okay, so again, the document's going to be linked above, under. You can look at that. And then at the end right here, we're just going to deepen pain. So if they haven't taken action here, they're clearly not in pain. So we want to deepen the pain a little bit more, right? We want to show that, hey, if you're getting a policy, actually show that you care about your family. You're actually properly protecting them. You're not really making them a priority. You can say that in that tonality. Imagine what your funeral will look like, your last impression to your family, and imagine that feeling you're going to give to your kids, $5,000, $15,000, heck, even $30,000. So you deepen the pain. Make sure you use coverage here. Okay, just for obviously, we don't want to confuse anybody. And then social proof. Other people are doing this. There's millions of Americans that have this exact plan that you're gonna get. Any important statistics that you have in your arsenal that you want to show. There's this amount of people, or the average age, the average person have this amount saved, blah, 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 right? So we can add some more social proof showing that, there's other people. If you have happy customers, you can screenshot the section of the landing page that shows your testimonials. So you can show that you've been working with other people, and then implying scarcity. Okay, so you want to show, hey, you don't have that much time left here. If something happened tomorrow, you could have done this today with me, right? Any medical costs, we'll be able to cover that with this plan, and you can get your costs you get your hands on the lowest cost plan today. Okay, I want to be the one to help you. And the last section, guys, this is very important, and I want to nail this home. You need to tell them what to do. So we need to be very clear what we need them to do, right? Hey, at this time, it's your responsibility to take action for yourself, for your family. Click that button below. There's going to be a button above and below, okay? Because remember, we're going to place this at the thank you page, at the second page that you saw in the previous video. And we really want to nail the point home. Don't procrastinate. Get this off your chest. I will do the work for you. You just need to give me the first call. There's an orange button above or below. We have to be very clear, especially for the final expense market. We have to be especially very, very clear where they can find the button, what they need to do. If you're on your computer, here's my company line, right? Here it is, and you can show it on the slide, or at least give it to them verbally so they can write it down. Hey, go get a pen and paper. Call me at this direct line. Or if you're on your phone, there's an orange button. Click that orange button. So really repeating it, telling them to do it, to not procrastinate, that it's their responsibility to take action, because we know that especially the final expense market, they're professional procrastinators, and we don't want that to happen here in this video. We want them to call you, okay? So if you nail all these points, and I know this is a bit of a longer video, but if you nail these points, I will tell you, if they click play on that button and you are showing yourself, you show your authority, you show that you're professional, they will want to contact you. They will not want to call blindlessly. They will want to work with you, and that's the benefit of using today's technology. That's the benefit of going on a landing page like this. You get to use all these tools to your advantage. You get to leverage marketing in a way that it doesn't require a lot of effort. When they get on the phone with you, hey, John, I've seen your video. Awesome. I was in the military or whatever. And then they start a conversation with you, and bang, you have him. You have him or her. Okay. So this is high value stuff, guys. Hope you're appreciating it. And once you have your video recorded, what you're going to do is you're going to come back to the landing page. Okay. So save it on your computer. Make sure it's downloaded on your computer. Okay. So if it's on Loom, you can easily download the video on Loom. I don't want this to be a complicated step, guys. Okay, so loom.com, very easy. You stop the video and you can download it by hitting the three dots at the top. It's very easy, actually. You can hit this little, these three lines at the top and hit that download video if you're using loom.com. And if it's a video on your phone, then you'll be able to simply share it with you on a drive, right? Or via Dropbox or all that. Just make sure you get that video to your computer. And once that video is on your computer, you're going to want to go to click the call. That's the step you're going to be putting it in. Hit edit. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you will put that right here. You're going to hover and click over video. And you're going to go and put hosted video right here. And then you can select the video. Okay. If you want to get a little techie and advanced, if you have Canva already and you're a little bit advanced and you want to put a nice thumbnail over the video, then you can create one on Canva, have a nice, really like eye-appealing thumbnail with a little play button on top of it, and that will put a picture over your video to entice people to click it. Okay, so if you're already on Canva and you already started your free trial, get on that and create a small little thumbnail. Nothing complex. It can be you smiling with your hands up in the air just to captivate their attention and get them to click. Okay, now make sure you turn off autoplay once you've put in the video. So you've selected your video right here. You're already familiar with uploading files here. New upload file. You've selected your video. Okay, once you do that, you're gonna double click on the file that gets uploaded here. Then at that point, it's gonna upload here. Make sure you turn off autoplay. Okay, and that's the only thing really you need to do here. Okay, you can show progress bar or not. That's up to you. It's gonna show them where they're at in the video. You can leave that on, but the most important one is the autoplay bar to leave off. And once you do that, make sure you hit publish. And once you hit publish, your landing page is officially complete. Okay, so then you can come back here, and then you can come here and hit this little view page preview. Okay, it'll give you a little preview of the page. Now I think it's still loading. If you get this page, that means that it's still loading, so you may have to wait a little bit, but you can hit this little preview button, or even if you hit edit here, another way to do this to circumvent is to hit this little eye icon, and it's going to show you how your page will look like. Okay, and so make sure all the pieces are in there, and you'll be good to go. All right, so congratulations on getting your landing page done. In the next video, we'll be talking about tracking, and so the funnest video of the section will be Pixel API setup, just to get everything, all the tracking pieces in line. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be pretty much just setting up your ad the same way you've learned how to do it before. We're going to just go over it quickly again, and then your automation systems, and then you'll be on your way. All right, so we are approaching it. There's pieces to this, but now that you have your landing page, you can share this with anybody. You're meeting someone on the streets or anybody, hey, just fill out this landing page. It'll go to my CRM and I'll give you a call. You have a website now with a video sales letter explaining the product. This is really cool, really cool. If you go to events, get people to scan a QR code and they go to this page, you have now like a tool that will be able to lead capture anybody you meet, and they get to see a video of you explaining the product. And so it's really, really neat stuff. Okay, I'm going to let you guys right here, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.